Good morning. Thanks for tuning in this Thursday, the 24th of September. I'm Jessica Amir, a market analyst with Bell Direct. Well, US equities flipped lower overnight as lawmakers struggled to progress a new stimulus deal despite the Federal Reserve calling upon fiscal help to support the US economy, adding the fact that investors are now weighing up that the UK is entering tougher restrictions for potentially the next 6 months. And it's easy to see why investors quickly took some cream off tech stocks, which despite the recent pullback, tech stocks are up about 54% since March. Now, shares in Amazon, Netflix and Apple all lost about 4% each, Facebook losing over 2% and Tesla falling 10% as traders perhaps expected a brand new longer life battery to be announced at the company's battery day when there was no announcement of the sort. Elsewhere, Nike reported online sales soared 80% in the quarter, blowing away analyst expectations, which is why Nike shares lifted 9%. As for how the major benchmarks ended, given the tech is the biggest part of the US market, well, there's no surprises. Equities were pressured. The Nasdaq lost 3%, the S&P 500 losing 2.4%, the Dow down 1.9%, all erasing the prior day's gain. So where did the money go? Well, to the US dollar, pushing the USD to its highest level since late July. Now that, of course, the higher US dollar puts pressure on commodities. So gold has slipped to a 2-month low. It's now at $1,868 US dollars an ounce. And now with the higher US dollar, that means that the iron ore price has continued to retreat from its multi-year high, falling from about $130 earlier this month, and it's now at about $124 US. And this, of course, pressures our major iron ore producers like FMG, BHP and Rio Tinto. Elsewhere, the oil price also copped a bit of a fall, losing 0.7%. It's now at $39.64 US. So what to watch today? Well, the Aussie market is eyeing a red start, a fall of about 1%. So with the rise of the US dollar, I'd keep an eye on the ETF USD and also companies that could benefit from the falling Aussie dollar, like ResMed, RMD, CSL and James Hardie, JXH. As for trading ideas that may be worth a look, well, ServiceStream SSM was upgraded substantially by Bell Potter as a buy with a new $2.30 target after the NBN Co announced a $4.5 billion new investment, which will see additional fibre being laid out for connections, upgrades to business networks and large-scale investments across regional areas. And all this provides positive tailwinds for SSM, hence the upgrade. Elsewhere, chemical business Nufarm, NUF, was given a pretty big upgrade by UBS as a buy with a new $5.25 target, with the international bank saying NUF doesn't have any weeds in the way of its turnaround story. However, Bell Potter restamped NUF as a hold overnight, despite UBS saying it's a big buy. Nufarm's recent earnings were strong in Australia and New Zealand, up 125% in the second half. Asian earnings up 51%, North American earnings up 13%. UBS sees agricultural conditions in all of these areas continuing to improve, and this all supports NUF's valuation and should see earnings continue to build this financial year. Elsewhere, keep an eye on Harvey Norman, HVN, Domino's Pizza, DMP and Reese REH. All three are giving off strong bullish charting signals according to Trading Central. Now, of those in particular, the most bullish that's backed by analysts is HVN, so that may be worth a look. I'm Jessica Amir with Bell Direct. Stay safe. Happy trading.